Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Short changes him with that pass. Now it's Nedved. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
And here's Suarez. Yamal. Now that looks a decent ball. Yamal is wide and looking to get onto this. Shot at goal! Oh, it's fallen loose again! There it is! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
After 17 minutes is number 20, Neymar.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Nicely weighted ball. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And claimed it back swiftly. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Cruyff! Johan Cruyff! An individual masterpiece! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They are right back in business.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi, Bergomi produces the perfect tackle there. Now then, the ball's come loose. Now it's Cruyff. Vieira, spread out to the left. White is looking to influence the game from out wide. Looking for the run. Yamal gets into some space. Ah, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Aimed beyond the defence. And this is Ribery. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So your views on the first half?
Colorado Springs will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remained calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
So all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break.
Substitution on the field. Number 20, Lilian Thuram.
So once again, we're underway.
Suarez. Coming on the field. Number 3.
Tries to play it through.
Number
Played
7.
right into his... And Ribéry! Off the post! Piqué is there to clear. And here's Ribéry. Ribéry will not want to lose out here. Ribéry! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow.
Now it's Ribéry. Cruyff. And this is Cruyff. Up he goes! Now, and it's come back out to him. And for a moment, time stood still. Vieira picks it up from the goal kick. Looking for options for movement. Chance for a shot! They've done it! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue, and they'll get clinical.
He's beaten the last man. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Now, can they get him away? A header! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to...
Can he finish? It's a goal! And this is getting better and better. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
So the lead now is 2.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Pass is just off target. Xavi Alonso. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. Cruyff. He shifted it to the flank. Played back in. Schmeichel breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Nedved. He can run onto that. Well timed, excellent interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
No, that's been intercepted. And it's Cruyff. Can he get it through? Lahm is onto this. There's the header! In he goes again. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Neymar. Cruyff. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will, and this place is bouncing. Ribery claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Well, from behind you... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And that gets things running.
When you have Edwin van der Sar in goal, it's like having an 11th outfield player. He can make every kind of save and get his team on the front foot.
He has a great gift for distribution, doesn't he? Almost assists.
Exactly, he's a playmaking goalkeeper who likes to trigger attacks as soon as the ball ends up in his possession.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
That's a sharp pass. And it's Messi. Picked out Brad Cruyff! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Cruyff really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. And he's taking no chances there. And reclaimed it in a trice.
This is the time you need that pace.
That's good vision. Forlan. Mbappe. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Still goalless at the moment. Now it's Batistuta. Nedved. Now it's Cruyff. He's found a way through. Decent chance! He's delivered all right! The breakthrough strike! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Colorado Springs are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Now it's Cruyff, and he welcomes it in. Might be danger here. It's loose, and there's a race for the... Oh, he's been caught napping!
Colorado Springs really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Looking for options for movement. Shot could be on. It's out for a goal kick. And it's Nedved. Now it's Luis Suarez. Mateus. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Cruyff. Cruyff! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. It's a throw-in. Mateus. Good read, needed to be. Driving through them. And a chance! And that would have been some goal.
Nedved can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
That has been cut short. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And drive!
Has been indicated.
Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. So your views on the first half?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that, and still very much in this game.
Just a quick
Leading
announcement,
1-0 at the
and an
break.
exciting one too. We're about to announce today's lottery numbers. Please watch the screen if you have a ticket. Substitution.
That gets things going for the second half.
Colorado Springs really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And he's heaved it away. And here's Cruyff. And that's a good ball. Messi! And he can clear it away. Now it's Messi. He could be in here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. It's a pretty loose pass. And that's been won straight back. Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. And Messi! A real chance and a real let-off.
Colorado Springs really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Substitution on the field. Number 5, Suarez. Number 6, Johan Cruyff. Number 10, Messi. Number 15,
So, time for changes
Mateus.
on both sides, actually.
Coming on the field, number 11, Filippo Inzaghi. Number 17, Bale. Number 9, Ribery. Number 21, Guti.
Nedved.
Substitutions taking place.
And here's Ribery. Oh, it's come loose.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Ribery. Ribery! Glorious! He's got himself an absolute peach. And there's the goal they've been looking for. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way and he just slips the other.
Ribery.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. It's Bale! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
You could tell he wanted that too. Still, at least he can smile about it, seeing as they're a couple of goals up.
Van Dijk. He's beaten the last man. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Oh, there's a probing ball. Nesta spots it and intercepts. Now it's Bale. And it's Guti. And here's Inzaghi. Great vision. He's through here. He's shifting through the gears here. Rijkaard. And they're back on the ball again. Shoots! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
So, third corner of the game. Oh, that's nice. That'll be a throw-in. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And the shot! And this is Inzaghi. Inzaghi! Xavi Alonso. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. And Ribery! It is a corner. And we have our very first corner. Turkey are looking to go forward now. That's a lovely, neat pass. He's not got that quite right. Nicely shaped ball. That is a great pick out. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Aimed beyond the defence. Now there's a fine ball. And a chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Knocks it into space. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. He's on it, can he get away? Rijkaard, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Ribery! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Colorado Springs really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
So it is still 0-0. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, important interception. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Cruyff can see things others simply cannot. Now it's Cruyff, and this is Ribery. It's a really well-measured ball. Cruyff has it out wide and in space. It's a mighty effort! He's delivered all right! Picked that one out. It was a bullet.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
After 34 minutes is number 5, Luis.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Khan gets it away.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Tries to pass it through. Cruyff receives it in a wide position. It's their second corner of the game. He's got tall. He's missed, but not by that far.
Vieira certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
And it's Cruyff. And the through ball. Ribery. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ambitious ball here. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Leading 1-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of this. Luis Suarez! Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Khan looking to stare down to unsettle the taker. That is some save from Khan! He has missed it.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
Corner number 3 coming up. De Bruyne with the clearance. Turkey have the chance to go the other way. And Cruyff! He scores! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Xabi Alonso did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more. And again, they're pressing effectively.
Turkey needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
No way through there. Ribery. Now it's Luis Suarez. Messi. And it's Yilmaz. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He's in a good position here. And now they can clear their lines. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Now it's Ribery, and he's on his way! Nedved! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Nedved. Xabi Alonso. Cruyff proves just a little bit too strong. And here's Cruyff. Can he get on the end of this? Threads one in. He might be in here! Maldini. Quality ball.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Ribery. Ribery looking to penetrate off it. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Well, he knows very well that he is already walking a tightrope. Referee has gone straight to his pocket. Yes, a second yellow, and he's off. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. Turkey are down to 10 men.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
Great chance here. Nedved! Just too high. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Cruyff puts his foot on the gas. A probing pass.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
4 extra minutes added on. Vieira. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Cruyff taking in the accolades. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And as you can see, we've already started here. Can he finish? Oh, wonderful, wonderful, Lionel Messi!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Chelsea are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Maldini gets into some space. And he's there to clear it. And it's Messi. Great chance! Costa Curta gets rid without sophistication. That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually...
Messi! Messi! Genius! A finish right from the top draw. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
And yes, it's him again. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Now it's Messi. And this is Luis Suarez. That's very neat. It's Luis Suarez!
Colorado Springs really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Now it's Cruyff. He is through here. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He's gone for goal! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
And the pass is intercepted. Xavi Alonso. Messi. No, it's Nedved. No, that's been intercepted. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Referee has just said play on. And he's picked out the run. And this is Messi. Messi! And how good was that? He's got himself an absolute peach. How good is he right now? His boots twinkling at their golden best. Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
And there was his third, and boy... There's the whistle for half-time. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. So off we go once more. Marmouche. Mane looking to run onto it. Bullish header! Xavi Alonso. Now it's Cruyff. Nedved conjures time and space where few can. And he's managed to get free. Steaming on goalwards. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Short changes him with that pass. Odo. Aimed beyond the defence. Nedved. Now it's Luis Suarez. Time and again they are repelled. Well, already game, set and match, or so it feels. Odo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That is lovely. And this is Rivaldo. It's Rivaldo! Sensational from Rivaldo! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And they are right back within touch! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So is this the start of a comeback? And it's Xavi Alonso. Knocks it into space. And this is Messi. Cruyff! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are cruising away. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So now the difference is 3. No way he was going to let him past. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Messi. Oh, that's a key interception. Xavi Alonso. And this is Messi. And this is Cruyff. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And that was very necessary. Nedved. And no, that was never going to make it. Oh, good spread. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. And he's forced to go back. Xavi Alonso. He has found the way through. Little doubt, that is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
And it's Xavi Alonso. Can he finish? Nedved! A diamond of a goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
It's become a case of men against boys. Now it's Messi. Suarez providing an outlet on that flank. He's found the way through. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered through. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Now it's Messi, and this is Messi. He's got away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. This looks promising.
Suarez really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Messi. Can he get on the end of this? He's found a way through. Luis Suarez! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. And it's Arda Güler. Tries to pass it through. He's through here. Face to face with the keeper. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Knocks it into space. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. It's Luis Suarez!
Suarez really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives.
Messi! Oh, another save.
Messi really must be thinking what more he could have done there. It's another inspired save.
And we have our very first corner. Tries to get it clear. He's in a good position here. Cruyff going face shapes to shoot!
He did so well to create the room to get the shot away.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Looking for options for movement. Fires it in low. Xavi Alonso played out to the right. Germany upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Well read, nice interception.
Messi really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And we've reached half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So your views on the first half?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in this second half.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And we are back underway.
Colorado Springs have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Plays a sharp little ball here. He is through here. Forward it goes. Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Irwin. Van Basten. Good read, needed to be. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. Van Basten. Irwin is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Thuram does really well to win the ball there. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Messi. And now the breakaway. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And that is as far as they're going to go. And no, that was never going to make it. It's a pretty loose pass. Vieira. Xavi Alonso.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery.
Colorado Springs clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Picked out, chance for a shot! It's hit the upright. And they can counter here. Now it's Messi. He's found a way through.
Might want to be careful there.
It's run loose here. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to... And Messi!
Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it, and it could backfire.
Messi! And again, the keeper stands strong.
Messi really can't believe it. Foiled by the keeper again.
Substitution on the field. Number 5.
All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there.
Johan Cruyff. Number 10. Messi. Number 13.
Terrific header! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Number 7.
And it's Neymar.
Number 17. Bale. Number 18. Neymar.
That's that, the end. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim? Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody,
Gorgeous,
and welcome
gorgeous
to today's
evening. The
match.
skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. Always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well... It's Luis Suarez! Luis Suarez! It's a beauty!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
I doubt... And the shot! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
And here's Cruyff. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's tried one!
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Oh, good-looking ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, cracking ball. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And this is Messi. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. And this the perfect opportunity to... Nedved! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. What a save from Peter Schmeichel!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here, because that was a magnificent save.
Messi wins the duel this time. Looking to play him in. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Bergomi gets it clear.
This is the time you need that pace.
That's good vision. And this is Luis Suarez. And he's managed to get free. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Cruyff. Now it's Messi. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Iniesta.
Colorado Springs are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Goes for a shot! And he's straight offside. Cleared without complication. That'll be a throw. Now it's Cruyff. Griezmann. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. That's a sharp pass. Chance for a shot! And that'll be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
A quick reminder today.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Now it's Luis Suarez. He's picked his way through. Driving through the middle. And Messi! And that would have been some goal.
Messi can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
And he cuts out the supply, and that is a little undercooked. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Nedved tries to pass it through. Now that's well seen too.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Now it's Griezmann and the through ball. A lot of space. Can he finish? Oh, the ball's... That's another chance. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. And he can clear it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's found a way through. Oh, good take in a good area. No, again, there's no way through. Nice defending, it's got the job done. Luis Suarez. Now it's Griezmann. And he was quick to react. Passing is crisp and sharp. Griezmann. Can he get it through?
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Couldn't squeeze it through. And it's Iniesta. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Aimed beyond the defence. Luis Suarez!
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And this is Luis Suarez. Madrid can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Oh, what has happened here? Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separate. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Big chance! And this is Ribery. Lovely bit of skill. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
That appeared to be...
Good chance here! Oh, that is good. Super. Mateus! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Another save.
Great stop from the keeper. That was something else. He's definitely coming out on top at the moment.
And we have our very first corner. That's a decent clearance. Nicely aimed pass. And now they can spring out of defence. He could be in here.
Mbappe really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Now the ball's gone astray. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Still goalless. Michael can so cleverly bypass the press. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Great vision. And here's Cruyff.
Cruyff really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And it's Ribery. Nedved. Cruyff. And Cruyff! Goal! First blood drawn.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
He'll try to keep this alive. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped
Mbappe. And he shoots! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Tries a deft little ball. And he's straight offside. Luis Suarez. And here's Cruyff. Guti does really well to win the ball there. Mbappe, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Can he get on the end of this? Shot a goal! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. Guti with the clearance. Tottenham have the chance to go the other way. And he's had it nicked away. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And the half-time whistle goes. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
I'm afraid to tell
Some
you
first
that
half
we're
thoughts?
expecting traffic
Colorado
to be heavy
Springs
after the
really
final
have
whistle
looked
today.
very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
Substitution on the field. Number 6, Johan Cruyff.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Number 17.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Mbappe! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And he hits the net. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And the keeper's given it away. They've scored! Into the lead once more. He just absolutely speared that in.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Now it's Hullet. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Guti. Mateus. Looking for the run. Now this could be a chance. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Messi. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And that's really well manoeuvred.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And here's Ribéry. Lovely feet.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Hullet. Oh, good-looking ball. And he's found a way past. Hullet. Hullet couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Luis Suarez!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Threads one in. Oh, that's well spotted. So that's it. It is all over. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Colorado Springs definitely came out on top simply because they were allowed to march through the middle. Something they jumped onto nice and early and continuously exploited.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And already we're underway here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And here's Cruyff. Griezmann. Now, can they get him away? Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just...
And the finish! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Well, there's the clearance. And again! They've scored! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time...
And the shot! They've got to be quick to recover. He's gone for goal! Ended! A diamond of a goal! A finish of true class! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
So that's two now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And a chance! Euphoria, utopia, And they are cavorting. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
A case now of complete control.
Well, it's been a...
Oh, the ball's run loose here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And it's Van Basten. Thuram spots it and intercepts. Now it's Cruyff. And this is Griezmann. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Oh, that's a key interception. Nedved. Now it's Luis Suarez. Passing is crisp and sharp. Nedved can see things others simply cannot. Spread out to the left. Xabi Alonso. And there's the end of the first half. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Colorado Springs absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. And he's on a charge. Stood up well to him there. Nedved. Messi. Can he get on the end of this? Van Basten! And somehow he kept it out.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Substitution on the field. Number 5, Suarez. Number 6, Johan Cruyff.
Messi plays it short.
Number 23, Griezmann. Number 20.
They're urging. Great chance! Now, in he goes again. No mistake. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
So, just a oh, he's chance for a shot! He's got a goal! Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? There's such a...
Climbs up big! Messi. Spread it left. Back into the middle.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And the pass is intercepted. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Lahm gets across to intercept that. That is ended up in no man's land. Irwin. Oh, easy pickings there.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Neymar. Look at the space here. Xabi Alonso. It's a mighty effort. It's hit the upright. Irwin gets good distance on it. I think we're just about done here. Gives it back. And it's Lahm. Lahm carries the ball down the right. Oh, what a climb! He has done it! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. A really thumping header. Absolutely crashes it in.
That's terrific aggression, the way he attacked the ball.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Oh, well measured. Takes a shot! Really well taken goal. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. And time is up. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. Goes for the shot! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Tries to play it through. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And it's Cruyff. Aimed beyond the defence. And Messi! Messi! Oh, that is beautiful!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even managed...
He's having a shot! And it's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Barcelona grab the equaliser and we're all square.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
He's being urged to shoot. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Luis Suarez! Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now this could be a chance. And he cuts out the supply. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Cruyff gets flagged offside. Sergi is always looking to play quality balls. Cruyff, he has found the way through. There's the shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there?
Colorado Springs really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Tries a shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
He'll be annoyed with himself after that. Nothing wrong with his anticipation or his positioning.
Xabi Alonso gathers from the goal kick. Well, that has not gone well. Vieira. Kaká, the specialist in tearing teams apart. It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, that is rather wayward.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Looking for options for movement. Sergi. Kaká. Ibrahimovic. Pelé. Luis Suarez. And the shot! They've scored!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers.
Cruyff! Oh, it's hit the post! And that'll be the last act of the first half. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time.
Just a quick
The
request
midway
today for
point of the
everybody
game.
to please
Well, Peter,
kindly
I'm just
remove
thinking
any
of
cars
the best way
parked
to
on the road
describe that.
outside the stadium.
Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Substitution on the field. Number 6, Johan Cruyff. Number 5,
And we're underway again.
Suarez.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
The muscular approach does pay off here. Now it's Messi. And Messi! Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Neymar. Neymar is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. It's a goal kick. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Bale. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press.
Takes a shot! Goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team.
Bale! It's a goal! Right back in the game! You don't keep those outs. He just knew.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And Messi! It's hit the upright.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
It's their second corner of the game.
On the field, number 11, Filippo Inzaghi. Number 20, Lilian Thuram. Number 10, Messi.
And the keeper beats it away.
Number 7, Jan Koller. Number 3.
Can he get on the end of this? Now here's the bullish header! And that could come back to haunt them.
Bale is clearly gutted about that one, but he needs to shake it off and go again.
Neymar going full steam ahead down the left flank. Xavi Alonso, now it's Ribery. Threads one in. Played in deep. Up he goes! And the lead stays intact, just. Now it's Ribery, out to the right, and he lines up a cross. He gets big! Oh, that could cost them. And it's Xavi Alonso. And he's intervened well there. Looking to play him in. Lam picks it up out wide. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Ibrahimovic. Oh, it's fallen loose again! It's there! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shift. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. The action has already started. He is through here. Deep cross.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Cruyff looks to get on the end of this. Nedved, out towards the flank. Very nicely done. And it's made its way to him. And it's Messi. First quarter of an hour gone. Luis Suarez. It's Nedved!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
And here's Cruyff. Cruyff! Oh, belter! A finish of true class! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. So a big chance now from 12 yards. And he has shown him a yellow card. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
He really ended up between a rock and a hard place then, Peter. Probably took the harder choice.
Calm in the context of the game. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell.
Has a shot! Good try, very good try in fact.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
And that is a little undercooked. Tries to play it through, and this is Messi. That's very neat.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Thuram did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's had a shot! He's beaten the... Just cruising! They are cruising! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to...
Shoots! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, what has happened here? I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Del Piero. Just 5 minutes left until the break. And smartly reclaimed. He has found the way through. Foot in. And that's gone loose. And here's Nedved.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Nedved. Luis Suarez. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. He's had it taken off him. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
And this is Messi. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Colorado Springs absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. So we're just settling back into this second half. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, well played. Del Piero. Well, that is one way to stop him. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Howson does well to stand firm and defend it. And this is Cruyff. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Now it's Darwin. Now it's Del Piero. And he's got the beating of his man. Del Piero couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
No, he's not getting any further than that. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And that's a good... It's Luis Suarez! Luis Suarez! He just has something! About as smooth as it gets! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And this is Nedved. Oh, well played, well played. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Luis Suarez. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Nedved. Just 5 minutes left. Nicely weighted ball. Goes for a shot! No, it's wide. So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Johan Cruyff. Number 5, Suarez. Number 10, Messi. Coming on the field,
Vieira.
number 17, Bale. Number 11.
Can he get it through? No, it's come to nothing. Plenty to aim at here.
Substitution.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that's that. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of them.